cares? No cares in the world.
Who cares? It could get... All of a sudden, maybe it could get crazy pretty shortly. But at least, like, at the moment, we're going to have a pretty even slate heading into the early game. Top side. Cube. Oh, they got first blood. And Cube. Oh, I thought he wasn't going to die in the end. Yuma should be able to trade the life, but it will be first blood going over towards Ivy.
There we go. The Dota gods listened. They were like, all right, let's
down bottom is not what you'd usually expect, especially when Ivy's going to be playing with the Dragon Knight. Xantic might be in some trouble. Going to be able to pick up the regen and look to get that remnant away. Might be forced to pop the regen, though, to help defend this tower. Now they'll actually turn to Theolacor instead. Stuck inside the cogs. Cube's made some great rotations so far with the clockwork, and he's going to be rewarded. But now Stoikov might be in some trouble. The Nature's Prophet wants to get involved. That he's going to be in. He's got that sprout to hold Dakota back. You can try and cut through the trees. Is the poison going to be enough to tick him out? Looks like it will be the case. Stick still on cooldown, so another kill for Ivy to find. They're doing a great job to play around with this Dragon Knight.
They are indeed, and I mean, that's just the second tower that they're able to get by the 8.5-minute mark of the game. Probably not something that they were expecting at this stage, and well, for the plus side for D2 Hustlers, Yuma's doing a good job on the top side. He's been relatively unopposed, but it's not like Addy's been getting nothing out of this lane either. He's been able to, you know, join into a few of these other fights and get some valuable kills.
And the action doesn't stop around the mid lane. Even Yuma's going to look to try and get involved as well as Cube. Once again, another good placement out of the cogs helps him get some separations. Going to look for the Roche deny, but Dakota sold on that Feybolt to be able to get rid of him. So, you know, level 5 on the Rubik's always going to be nice, closing in on that 10-minute mark to be able to find the tome. But we do see with this level advantage. No, Shoko.
No, I was about to say, I think they gave the tome over to the bounty hunter as well. He's almost level 6.
Top lane Yakuda. He stole the trees and is chasing down Addy. Should be able to get the kill into that Nature's Prophet. Mid lane, oh sorry, bottom lane now, Divine Llama. Oh, very, very low to the comp of Coop and Zani, but wasn't enough to get the kill. And now the creep should be able to bring the tower down as well. So, some nice sequence of events for Dire.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Iloa being very cheeky here, but by doing that, he actually cancels his own salve that he had onto him, and are able to get the turnaround kills. So, at least in my cosmetics, I've still got the towers that are the hands, and he waved the finger.
A moment with Glyph. Meanwhile, mid lane is also getting a decent amount of damage as this nature just respond to it. Meanwhile, though, the fight can.
That's a way to respond.
Dakota. That is a way. Get rid of it instead. Ali. Cube though is going to run into Divine Llama. Oh, not Yuma though this time. Kind of gives him as well. It's like well deserved. Yuma, I remember this small thing is top of the net 0 and 2.
Or let's say tier 1 tower, excuse me, mid and bottom going down at the 9-minute mark, but they've held on to most of them since then. Stoikov.
This would be a big kill if they're able to find a top, and they should be able to with Divine Llama here for the damage. Stoikov's going to go down. First death of the game here for the Dragon Knight. It's going to slow down that BKB timing. Now Divine Llama.
He wants more.
And he should be able to find it as well. There's not much Vicento can do. Maybe Zani. Cube though can prove to be a deterrent. Cog's going to hold him into place. Zani's been able to stack up the Jingu, and as a result of this, Divine Llama's in some trouble. Stolen Dragon Tail from Dakota, and Divine Llama blows him up, and now Vicento as well. They're looking to chase down for another track kill. Theo.
Like I was saying, you got to choose between fighting and farming. Well, that's basically only the case for Yuma. He is going to have the rest of the boys making the space for him to be able to just sit back, farm, play this super passive style. As well, they actually have found a bit of a pick off in this mid lane with Dakota. Looks like they should be able to confirm this kill with Addy making the TP in. Oh, and another kill onto Theolica. All right. Wonder if this leads Zani into going a point in the Wukongs, because it feels like that would have...
Either. It's a great spot for them to fight. They've got a ward towards the backline where Ivy are currently set up, so...
Yeah, they're going for the pincer.
Just gonna be let down, so the scatter feel a call. Not in the high ground, Yuma gets a cut down. Oh, beautifully done. And that cube as well, he's gonna be blown up. No regards for his own life, and Vincent will be chased down as well for D2 Hustlers. Continuing to find more track kills.
And they're even just going to have that Blink Dagger finished up off the back of that. There's the value of
the background off the back of the double damage rune. You won't be able to have any more follow-up though. Pretty good pog, so they'll be alright.
We've seen that Elder Dragon form popped as well. No Lotus Orb picked up just yet. So unless he wants to pop the BKB, he's fully going to be under the cover of the track. A little odd, to be honest, that the Theolacor still went off into that lane. But I suppose if they're spending the ads...
might be in some trouble. Protected with the BKB for the moment. Divine Llama's going to jump in and look at the damage. Orcheries surrounding them. Stoikov as well moving over the right side, but it's not enough. They need a way to stop the Timber, and they won't find it. Simultaneously, even the Dragon down as well as this Networth lead starting to get to a concerning stage.
It is, and you know, once again, this is the way that D2 Hustlers play. Like, this is their 101 pick around the Timber Sword, because you can play it amazingly on Divine Llama, ads can play it very well as well, and they protected it with the main bans that were going to get them through the laning stage, and just with how they were able to manipulate. Seems like they're trying to just slowly keep this lane pushed in with rocket flares, bring attention away from themselves in any way possible, just make them play a lot more defensively. We've got Vincento walking around here, and he's looking to try and get a bit of escape happening, but I don't think it's going to. Beyond godlike now on Divine Llama after that initial death. 10 kills in a row. He's not. That's not enough. He wants more.
Be able to find it. Cute. Trying to get some distance away. Hookshot might...
That just reveals Stoikov's position.
Of course he's there. BKB defensive. Not what you're hoping for. Stoikov top. They are scouting. Okay. Just going to be able to jump away. Never mind. Pretty good reactions out of the Dragon Knight. Should be okay.
Still losing your map though. Bot lane might be in a decent place for Ivy, but top isn't. Mid still pushed in as well. Can't afford to pop the glyph either for any more defensive potential. You got to save it for that high ground push, because it really does feel like that's maybe where they can look to turn this one around. It'd be off the back of Cube. Just a great hook shot into the cogs, isolate the fight, and maybe you can actually outnumber them for a change.
Stoikov. Oh, they're going to be able to blow him up, but even before the BKB, they're just doing so much damage. What's the response?
Yeah, the vision placed down there by play with Ivy, putting a lot more pressure onto just keeping any sort of farming areas for themselves, and doesn't really feel like there's too much that's going to save them in this next little bit. Timber once again goes for that deep dive, finds the clockwork. So we're predicting a Timber ban in the next game?
Maybe. Even an Ember potentially dead though as well. It's Antic. Nice use of the slide. It's going to be able to dodge some of the projectiles. Meanwhile, even off the screen, Divine Llama is hooking up the kill, forcing out BKB. Even Stoikov has to use defensively.
Oh, did you see that Manta?
It doesn't look like it's gonna matter. Yuma get outside, turn his attention over the DK, back to Ab. They go. The TP up short. This feels like it's getting to all the territory of D2 Hustlers. An incredible showing for them in their debut.
I need to see that last engagement. Like, look at him, he's buying mangoes as well, just because he doesn't want to go back to base. He wants to keep the pressure on.
Yeah, that's great top bar. They really. I mean, keeps up Niggins trying to drag the wave, but it's not going to be able to work out for him.
Doesn't seem like we'll get a replay. That's all right. He Manta dodged hook shot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty amazing.
No way. Really?
This is what you do. 360 no scope on him as well with the flamethrower.
Oh no! Oh come on now, Divine Llama's even dropping some I mean, that's a pretty cool... I don't even know what that is. A little... It'll just be the mid barracks that does get claimed. And you've got root up in the next 40 seconds. It looks like DPC is going to try and play this one a little bit safe and wait for that one before he's out this game. But it's the fight over that one. We'll see him alone at the moment. They're on top of the world man, but he can some distance away now. It's given enough time for the boys to react. A beautiful boundless check onto from you to replicate a monkey. And that, what a demolishing game from D2 Hustlers.
I might have seen wrong, but Hakoda might have just planted a tree in the middle of that lane so that he was able to get away.
Oh, could you be a doll and do some research for me?
What's up?
Intrigued how much Divide Llama's been playing this Ember. There's actually bottom lane. Addy's in a lot of trouble at the moment here for the Doom. Yuma's gonna find that last razor required. He's got some sticks, so he'll make him work for it. So another one will be forced out. That's all the mana pool of Yuma gone, but luckily enough, he's got 2 mangoes and now plenty of gold to be able to fly out some more. At least your core's not dying, but still giving away potential a lot of kills.
Yeah, and with having no hero to really be the front line, it means that they're able to get a lot of these pulls off without any contest. Completely denied away. Lots of valuable experience. They might be able to get a pull off through into the top lane though, but they're not choosing to do so. Maybe just trying to build up a stack. The small camp might get it. No, they're just...
Bottom lane? Yeah, Addy's still fighting. He's going to be cautious over the Scorched Earth. Oh, he turned around for trying to find that last raise, but Addy's able to burn him down. That is a much needed... So, Yuma will be okay. He's lacking the resources, and Hakoda, I think, just got Tangos delivered, so we'll give some over to Yuma.
He did. I mean, the fact that it just turned to nighttime is what made them not get the kill onto the silencer, but that's all right. Just get him to use all of his regen. He's down to just a single Iron Branch with no money for boots, so he's going to need to spend it on more regen and then just have no game.
And again, bottom the...
Yuma, once again.
And Addy's making
up the stick.
His Frost attack for the Doom is getting a lot of value out of it.
Do a lot with what you got.
White Llama might be in some trouble. Decent damage onto the Ember, which might act as a bit of a deterrent for Hustlers continuing to get aggressive in this lane, but it's bottom. It's Antic. He's going to look to make his first rotation. Decrypt to be able to slow down the Doom. Yoda's like, oh, I'll just sacrifice my life. But the Cogs actually blocks Yuma into play, so Stoikov, maybe with the damage from the Breathe Fire and the tower, it's not enough. A little bit of heal out of the life drain. Now Yuma, they'll look to turn it. Doesn't have a whole lot out of the Requiem, though, but Zantic, he himself should be able to get the finishing blow.
Oh, Coop. He's gone for that Fade Bolt onto the SF, but won't be able to land it. Creep Wave following him, reveals all. Adds, though. Still wants more.
It's like Stoikov is the one. Yeah. Nathila core? Is he going to kill Cube as well?
He's got the
level 6 out of the Marana.
You can go for this dive.
Oh, nice leap. Blocks the escape, so he has to run back through the lane. What a perfect leap position. Oh, it's Zantic as well. That Doom can't even come back to the lane. I mean, what a pick so far.
Yep. Ranged into the DK. Don't care at all about all the armor that he has. Avoids the horrible Ember matchup. And I mean, the other thing is that Divide Llama, he's got more net worth than this Drow on the top side. Not necessarily Drow's fault. It's just Drow Silencer, not the most scary lane to have to deal with.
Oh no.
They even use the Doom
for that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aetherland's got to pop it ASAP. They're not even getting anything in exchange. That's the big downside. Divide Llama, he's just kiting him around. Coop nearly able to get that lift off, but it's not going to be enough. And, well, could be curtains for them. Nice global.
Yeah, might help Zani TP up, but already the battery salt is activated for Hakoda, so Zani's not going to escape, and as a result, more towers going to end up going down as well. D2 Hustlers, this Jurosa is on quite the roll.
Creating a ton of space for his team despite being played in a core role. When you've got someone like Theola Core that's just balling out of his mind, I think you could afford to.
And again, as soon as the Doom looks to show on the lane on Addy, Advantic's there, Jakota's there as well, already dominating for the Pug. Now across the map though, they're going to make the attempt onto Divine Llama. Get the Remnant away, but it's going to set up for the Silence so Zani can be able to follow up afterwards as well. So finally they catch a break with at least getting one kill against D2 Hustlers.
I mean, my reaction to that tip would just be like an eyebrow raise, basically. Like, really? Yeah, all this attention being focused onto me, and you're gonna tip me? Oh, they might be able to get Zani as well. They didn't use the hook shot previously to kill the Doom, so yeah, Dakota able to connect with that one. Really be able
they're gonna stay and try and kill him.
Try?
Hang on, let's see. Stoikov, alright, that's a reveal of the blink. Do they have the damage for Xantic though? He might be able to stand strong and turn it back around.
Only poor. They've only got the one observer ward. The second one is just placed up now. I mean, if they're not inside their jungle and they're not next to where that's placed, it should probably be a bit of a trigger for Yuma, and they see him.
If they do, but over to the right side though. Look at the jump in onto Xantic. Are they going to have the damage to kill off the Rubik? This will be a big kill. They'll find it, but at what cost does Yuma lands the Requiem? Now Divine Llama holds the two other components into place with the chains as well. The Steelcore leaps on over to find the body blocks. Even though Xantic went down, that's where Yuma was able to come into play, and the cleanup is there. Great fight for D2.
Oh yeah, they took the tier 2 bottom, didn't they? So they didn't even really have their jungle to be able to play around with. Coop's basically just acting as a ward guardian right now, just to give themselves any information, but maybe if they're able to get this kill.
Can they even get the kill though? Hookshot still does connect. Yakota's gonna go down. This is a level 11 Murano, so he can still look to clean up, and he's also got other boys nearby to help, just in case. Yes, you're getting kills on Ivy. I think he's playing with his feet up on Yuma, which is quite fascinating.
I mean, we've seen, when you say up, you mean like on the desk, like lying down? Or do you mean like...
Well, look at the...
scrunched up on his chair.
Yeah, he's chilling. He's more chill right now. And I don't blame him. Because they are having a hell of a series, a hell of a game too.
Look at all the Zuck.
Look at the Zuck. Look at the Zuck. We'll use the global silence to get the kill on Divine Llama. Just, yeah, alright, you kill me once, come kill me again. They can't kill it.
Again, this is the big weakness I was talking about in the draft, right? They have no one to go first. It's basically only Stoikov, and he's going to do it with a little bit of fountain regen, but he's at half HP. Down the Pugna. Alright, maybe.
They have. Alright. He'll go down. Clock goes down.
Well, the hammer.
Yuma's going to look to try and BKB TP out. They bought back on a Xantic though, and well, he will actually cancel his TP to...
And that's Megas.
Cree Wave doesn't
24 and a
matter.
half minutes.
It's Megas.
Rubik doesn't deal with it. Silencer doesn't deal with it. Yeah. Very worthy of the GG. They just wanted to make that last push happen, and I'm sure it was smiles all around with the Pugna Shard able to... It was like, how many heroes can we latch it on to? Because he played a phenomenal game on it.